Hey everyone, this is Kevin. I wanted to contact you and tell you about our new software called Social Verifier. Now this is the Pro version. We also have a Lite version, but this is the Pro. The Lite one can actually be free to test the system here, but almost all the features that I'm going to show you here are from the Pro. Basically what the software does is it enables you to collect B2B business lists and even some B2C from a variety of data collection technologies, and then to run a new process called social verification, where we reverse look up where that data comes from, where on different social networks, specifically Facebook, Google+, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and where those people are, and then automatically connect to them. So instead of going out and buying lists or doing traffic or squeeze pages or anything like that, you can find your target market and the interest from them, and then you can go ahead and find out where they're at socially and connect to them. So let me go ahead and demonstrate this. I've put in, this is a process called search Facebook posts. So anything that is done on Facebook is recorded: posts, shares, likes, etc. And so we're going after the email addresses on posts or shares at this moment. So this is called search Facebook post inside SocialVerifierPro. Pro. I've put in a keyword, LinkedIn software, and I've set it, you can go back up to 2 years, but I've set it for this year, and it's the middle of May right now in 2017, so we've got a few months. I've set it for posts. I've set the max emails to 200. I could set it higher, but I'll go ahead and just set it to that. Go ahead and leave this down here. And I've tested this on a variety of things, dog training or different MLM, all kinds of different stuff, and it's pretty cool the way it works. So anyway, with using this, you can find your interests of specific people beyond just their title or what company they're at, like we usually do with LinkedIn. We can go ahead and find specific interests. So basically, for entrepreneurs building their businesses, they often run into the problem of finding and connecting with their target market. Business lists can cost thousands of dollars, and spending money on ads can also be very expensive. So what we're doing is we're providing a very inexpensive solution to these issues. So we can find and connect with almost any target market, and we can do it quickly, and we can use this process that I mentioned called social verification, which I'll show you in a minute, but I wanted to show you first how we get the emails themselves. So perhaps some of you have went out and purchased genealogy lists, for instance, for your network marketing company. That's something that you will never have to do again. One of the beta users actually that we had was able to take genealogy lists and verify them and then kind of make them new again. So if you're into network marketing and you've got genealogy lists or any other lists, you can also put them through this process. So a genealogy list, usually there's several thousand people from a specific company that is out of business now, and that's all of the people that belonged to that company. So with this software, you can find out where those people are socially, and therefore you can find out if the email address is good. And so here we go. Send it back. So we got 101 emails, and this was for LinkedIn software. Now if I had something more general like network marketing or something like that, I could set this to 2000 and go back for the last year and collect a lot more data. This is just a quick example. But you can see that they're not all just Gmail or something like that. These are email addresses that people have left in their post that point to a specific keyword that they were posting about. So we know what they were interested in, and I can then take this and I can mark it to all of these emails. Now I could, with the software, I could email them directly if I so choose. So you do have that as well as an alternative. But what I am going to do instead is I'm going to verify them socially, so I can export them and keep them and own them. And I can so it's going to stop here. There we go. Okay, so there's the final result is 200. So LinkedIn software for the last few months, anybody who posted about that, and these are the different email addresses, and we got a 200 result. So again, I could set it higher, and the fun thing about this is you never know exactly how many email addresses are out there. You can run the search again anytime. It doesn't cost anything, so it's a very interesting way to develop. So I can export this, and then I can put it into what we call the social profiler. This is the heart of the system. Now I've got a few in here right now. I'm going to go ahead and run a social verification, and I'm going to go ahead and pause the video because this will take a couple of minutes. Not very long, but a couple of minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video right now. Okay, so we're done here. We've got I put in a few email addresses, and I wanted to show you, generally speaking, we'll get a lot of LinkedIn results, and especially Facebook results, and usually we get a few less Gmail and Twitter. But let me show you also, when you run a search, it comes in to what we call the database tab. Now in the database tab, okay, it will automatically populate all of the searches from the social profiler tab, and you will get the ability to do a few different things that I want to show you. This is some pretty cool stuff. So you've got your targeted emails. You reverse look them up, and you've got this data. You can export it from here as well, okay, and you can create a list and save it internally, and then you can delete records in here and then bring this database back up whenever you want to as well. So you can save and populate, and you can export. But the cool things are this, okay, so you've got your targeted email addresses, all right? So what do? Well, take a guess. How many times more likely it is for somebody to connect with you socially than it is for them to respond to your email and opt in? The answer is 25 times. It is 25 times easier for somebody, they're 25 times more likely to actually connect with you socially. So that's one of the reasons why this process is so important. Not do we just have an email address, but we know that email address is being used socially. And if any of these are ever blank, all you got to do is just click here and delete it. And so you know that these are active email addresses. So what can we do? Well, if you want to connect with somebody on Twitter, you click this. All right, you've got your Twitter account in here, and you can just click this one button right here, follow, and it will go follow those people that you've selected. Okay. you want to go to Google Plus and connect with people on Google Plus, which is a great thing to do, because once they follow back, then you can log into your Google Plus and do a share, and we'll show you that in video how to do that, and you can hit everybody's inbox simultaneously that you're connected to in Google Plus. So it's really cool. Plus you can email them as well. So we select this. We've got these ones selected. Might, it could be 200 of them in here, but right now we've just got these selected. And for Google Plus, we just go right here, we click one button, and it will follow them on Google Plus. And select Facebook contacts. Now this is really cool. Listen to this, everybody. When you have somebody's Facebook from this system, okay, you can put a message down in this lower right box. And I've got an example, hey, just reaching out to see if you want to become friends. A better thing to do is actually have a Facebook group and invite them, but you can do whatever you want, but you can message people directly using Messenger. Believe it or not, you do not have to be friends with somebody in order to use Messenger and send them a direct message. Much better than it used to be. Facebook changed that just a little while ago, and this software takes heavy advantage of this. We just click select Facebook contacts, put in whatever message we want, and hit send, and it will send all of them 100% inbox, and it will do it quickly. It is just the darndest thing. It is, it is so cool. Response rates are fantastic. I can't say enough about that. So instead of emailing these people, okay, you just click this one button here on Facebook and put in your message and hit send, and you're done with 100% delivery. It is super cool. So now here's something else that I think everybody's going to love. I know a lot of you, you're heavily invested in LinkedIn. All right, so one thing about LinkedIn is that if you do massive amounts of invitations for any length of time, it's possible for them to say you've gotten too many I don't knows, people on the other end that they say that they don't know you. If you get too many of those, LinkedIn will actually stop you from being able to invite people. Now, if you use this system, I'm going to tell you about right now, you never have to worry about that. You just select LinkedIn contacts, you export them, and then you put them into your account directly. There's a place inside LinkedIn itself where you can upload email addresses and you can automatically invite them. And we've proven that when you do that, a couple of things happen. Number one, you never get any I don't knows on the other end. LinkedIn won't do that. They assume that you know that person because you've got their email address. So it bypasses the normal invite system in LinkedIn, and the percentages are virtually the same in the connection ratios. I couldn't believe it until I proved it for myself, but I've done hundreds and hundreds of connections this way. We also know where you can get a little bot to automatically upload the email addresses for you. You just put them in there, and it remembers which, that email addresses that you've uploaded, and just hit the button and it loads them into your account for you. So we have that as well. This is really cool stuff, because now you can find people with specific interests, and or I'll show you some other stuff that we're doing, and or they're business owners, and you can just put them right into your LinkedIn system, and voila, you've connected with them. So we can do this across 4 platforms very quickly, very easily, and the cool thing is you don't have to buy business lists anymore. You just don't have to do it. I'm going to show you something else here that is very interesting. This is another software of ours that goes along with SocialVerifier. When you obtain SocialVerifier, you're getting this software for free. It's called Client Builder. Okay, Client Builder is designed to put list companies like Info USA out of business. And here's how it works. You can put in any keyword that you want. I did an example here of dentist in Birmingham, Alabama. That's all I did is I selected Birmingham. We have 320 cities programmed, and in case that's not enough, you can put in your own if you want. If there's a city that we don't have. And the type of company that you want, and you just hit the button and search. And I like to use emails only, and it will produce the emails that are publicly available and or the domain owner's email, okay, that's used. And so in this manner, you can go throughout the entire United States and develop tens of thousands of email addresses of business owners. And then we have this one button right here, Social Verifier Export, and you can export these email addresses, label it what you did, Birmingham Dentist, and that's it. You're done. You've got the email addresses of any type of business that you want, anywhere in the United States for nothing. For nothing. Didn't have to spend a penny on it. And then you can put them into the social verifier, find out where they're at socially, hit the button, connect with them or message them in the case of Facebook, or connect with them on LinkedIn, and you build your list. This is the fastest, easiest, simplest way now to build a list without going through all of the issues or spending money on advertising or SEO or business lists. This is a new day, everybody. Client Builder also has this search domain feature. These are existing businesses. These are new businesses. So I've got an example here that I set up. It's insurance. I just set it to 100, and I selected the number of days. In this case, I just did it to 13. You can go up to 30 days, but you can go back up to 30 days. These are all of the latest domains that have been sold. We upload them at the rate of 55,000 a day. All you have to do is put in the type of company that you want, or you can put in entrepreneur, or you could put in an MLM name, whatever you want, and set the limit. And again, go back up to 30 days. And you can do the math, 55,000 times 30, if you want to know how many domains we typically have available for you to search. And you get the domain name, the owner's name, first and last name, and you get their email address, okay, which we can export and put into the social verifier, their phone number, their address, and the date that the domain was sold. And so this is a never-ending source of email addresses that you can socially verify. And again, you take this email and you put it in the social verifier, and you go, oh, boom, there's that person on LinkedIn, or there's that person on Facebook or Google Plus or Twitter, and then hit the button, connect with them or message them or invite them. So again, this is a whole new way to do things, and I mean, it is just really, really cool how we have this set up. So that's the client builder that comes along with the social verifier. Now let's go into another tool that's inside social verifier itself, and this is there's a lot of different ways to obtain data. What this does, we call it web scan. We're scanning different parts of the web, either Google or Bing, and we can put in a keyword. Again, I can put in dentist. There we go, spell it correctly. And we can set it to USA. Leave it on Google. We can select an email, and we can put in a range of, we can do 1 to 5, 6 to 10, or 1 to 10, the number of pages. And we can scan whatever social network we want. Let's go ahead and do LinkedIn. So Dennis on LinkedIn, and just the Gmail, and in the United States. Now, we could do Bing as well. We could move to another social network. We could change the range of the addresses or whatever. But this is what this is. Okay, I already hit the button and let it run, and I got 63 email addresses from this Google search, just the first few pages for LinkedIn. And again, I could go back in, I could move over to AOL next, live.com, etc. And I can end up with thousands of email addresses of pretty much whatever keyword I want. And this is a way that to obtain and reverse engineer email addresses that are in Google or Bing, they're just sitting there, and if you went in by hand and you went through all of the different pages and everything, you would see them. You would see them there. And so these are the actual email addresses of dentists themselves. And we can take these, again, we can export them, we can pop them into the social profiler, find out where they're at socially, message or connect or follow. And there's a database here. So every time you run a scan, okay, it records the history here for you, so you don't have to think about it. And we've got dentist, Google, LinkedIn, Gmail, USA results, and you just click this button and then you can export the file. So this is really cool stuff, man. I mean, this is just like really cool. So it's an instant ability to get email addresses. Now we also have, I don't have time to show you everything, but we also have a Facebook group email collector, so you can target specific groups. There's more than 2 million groups on Facebook. So we can go in and we can obtain email addresses directly out of groups on Facebook, and we can also scan fan pages for email addresses. Very cool stuff, and we're giving that away along with the social verifier. So when you have that social verifier, when you come in, you purchase this, you get the little tool that uploads the LinkedIn emails, you get the client builder, and you get the Facebook group and fan page data collector. And then we also have a WordPress plugin that you can upload to your host, and that will coordinate all of your email campaigns if you choose to email these people as well. Because with this, you're going to have a never-ending source of emails and therefore of data, because with that social profiler, you can go and you can obtain the social connections automatically of your target market. So to recap, there's the 3-step process here. Number 1, you obtain targeted data, email data, for your target market, and you've got it on demand, and you have a limitless supply of data. Number 2, you socially verify that data, proving that not only is the email address good, but showing where they're at in the social ecosphere of the 4 top social sites. And then, very importantly, we can automatically message, follow, and in the case of LinkedIn, invite, bypassing the normal invitation system in LinkedIn. So everybody, this is huge. No one has ever put out a software like this in the history of internet marketing. What you're seeing is something that's absolutely brand new, very powerful, and it basically we've invented a whole new way to build lists and to build them quickly. Anyway, thank you. I want to thank everybody for spending the time. I know that I probably went a few minutes over. I will try and be a little bit faster in the future when we redo this video, but this video is going out only to my list of customers, and we should have it out on the 15th or 16th. We're setting everything up right now, and I want to thank you very